So, salut zusammen. Da ist wieder der Saintseiya. Das mal nicht mit einem Fighting Game, sondern ich habe ein Game abgeladen, schon länger. Ein bisschen angefangen zu spielen, der Anfang. Und ist eigentlich sozusagen ein Point-and-Click Adventure. Und das Game heißt D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die. Und ja, jetzt werden wir es, also werde ich das Spiel für euch extra noch neu anfangen. Da ich eh nicht weit gespielt habe. Und ist eigentlich ein relativ skurriles Abenteuer. Das heisst, es wird richtig komisch werden. Richtig bizarr. Ist halt auch ein japanisches Game, natürlich. Und das Ganze werde ich mit der Kinect spielen und nicht mit dem Controller, also könnt ihr mir zuschauen, wenn ich da die ganze Zeit am Rumfuchteln bin. Es gibt auch Quicktime-Events ab und zu. Ich muss einfach jetzt noch schnell schauen, dass das Kinect richtig platziert ist. Am Anfang. So, schauen. Also das Game ist einfach halt auf Englisch. Wenn ihr irgendetwas nicht versteht, einfach fragen. Ich versuche es so gut wie möglich zu beantworten. Okay, jetzt hat es gerade ein bisschen Störungen. Ist jetzt besser? Bringe ich die zweite Hand an rein? Hallo? So. Falls es jetzt doch nicht gut läuft, habe ich noch den Controller nicht mehr. Jetzt schnell schauen, da Settings. Okay, jetzt ist auf den Controller gewechselt. Aber ich spiele das Ganze mit dem Kinect. Aber meine zweite Hand sollte auch irgendwo mal drauf. Oder? Ja, da ist das Problem mit der zweiten Hand. Jetzt muss ich schnell schauen. Das Game wahrscheinlich neu starten. Wahrscheinlich liegt es daran, weil ich die Kamera verändert habe. So, probieren wir es nochmal. Vom Ton her ist alles in Ordnung, oder? Also hört man mich gut. Und die Melodie bzw. der Ton vom Game auch. Also schauen wir nochmal schnell. Ich nehme jetzt meine zweite Hand. Ist noch nicht. Okay, die linke Hand spinnt immer noch ein bisschen. Also nicht nur ein bisschen, sondern relativ. Es sind wahrscheinlich zu viele Gegenstände im Weg. Die rechte funktioniert. Jetzt auch nicht. Okay, schnell. Ah, jetzt geht's. So. Das geht gut. Und das läuft auch. Okay. Gut, dann können wir mal anfangen. Hoffen wir einfach, dass bei den Quicktime-Events dass alles funktioniert. So, jetzt sollte auch alles drauf sein. Auf dem Stream, was sollte drauf sein. Also. Noch schnell schauen, ob wieder alles geht. Ja. Ups. Nur schnell schauen, ob ich das jetzt ändern kann. Das wird jetzt, glaube ich, direkt vom Ding so. Vom Save Point. Ja, voll. Muss schnell schauen, wo ich meine Save Data resetten kann. Nicht, dass wir einfach mit im ersten Kapitel irgendwo anfangen. Eben, ja, das habe ich gemeint. Settings ist eh nichts. noch schnell schauen. Vielleicht muss ich es einfach im Xbox. Da Manage Game. Mal schauen, ob ich dort Save Data finde. Genau, da ist das. Delete. So, nachdem sollte es eigentlich funktionieren. So, jetzt sollte es richtig von vorne anfangen. Und seit neuestem gibt es noch das Game, auch sogar noch auf Steam. Also man muss sich nicht unbedingt Xbox One kaufen, nur damit man das Game kann gamen. Es ist einfach halt mit der Kinect ein bisschen lustiger als mit dem Controller zu spielen, da man ein bisschen mehr Möglichkeiten hat. Jetzt geht es gar nicht mehr. Das funktioniert. Ah, jetzt. So, jetzt da New Game. Da für mich ein bisschen lauter machen.
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
The day it all began. Also, das ist jetzt das Prolog. Ich werde hier nicht viel zu tun haben. Oh, ich kann andrücken. Der Daddy. Hat gar keinen richtigen Namen. Oh, da ist etwas. Ich kann noch nicht aufnehmen. Also ich bleibe jetzt einfach so hocken, damit ich weiss, dass mein Cursor hier im Bildschirm ist. Also zum Auswählen muss ich einfach so machen. Das seht ihr ja auch auf dem Bildschirm. Credits. Grab. Oh, ich verstoß. Okay. Jetzt auf die andere Seite. Also, Controls sind richtig geil in dem Game. Man braucht wirklich den ganzen Oberkörper. Aber halt hauptsächlich die Hände. Kann ich das weiter pushen? Dort. So, kann ich schon laufen? Ja, jetzt kommt das mit dem Laufen. Mit dem Controller müsste man das einfach immer auswählen und anklicken, beziehungsweise X drücken. Ein bisschen Heulen gehen, rumschubsen. Macht immer ein bisschen Spass. Kommt jetzt Quicktime Event Tutorial, eventuell. Okay, doch nicht. So, jetzt kommt das Intro. Und sage nochmal allen im Chat, wo gerade schnell ein bisschen vorbeischauen. Also nochmal zum Plot vom ganzen Game. Wer ist hauptsächlich ein Detektiv, wo gerade von irgendwo runtergefallen ist, genau. Und seine Frau ist umgebracht worden und er will halt den Fall lösen. Ja.
I didn't see you again this time either. Little Peggy.
Alte Narben hat er.
My name is David Young. Former knock with the Boston
Und ja, da
PD.
ist Kaugummi in seinem Mund.
And now a detective who searches the past. My likes include 100% de agave tequila. My dislikes are mainly drugs and chewing gum. Two years ago, someone killed my wife. Since then, I've been using every second of my life to solve a case. Using a certain, very special. My head is full of memories of my wife,
Look for D. Also,
and the bullet that robs me of them.
der, wo wir
What happened in this
finden,
place?
ist der D. Mehr weiß man
On
auch
that
nicht.
day.
Okay, ich bin die Steuerung gerade rum. Jo. Haben wir die linke Hand. Also, wenn ich mich so bewege, bewegt er sich auch. Ist eben alles relativ flüssig gemacht von der Steuerung. Man muss auch Sachen essen, damit unser Stamina da oben links wieder aufgefüllt wird. Bitte zuklappen, draufhacken.
A gift is an expression of emotion. The person who sends it wants the feelings to be understood. Sometimes, however, those feelings remain in a slightly different form. I call these forgotten treasures mementos.
So. Das ist gerade nicht so wichtig. Also wir finden immer Mementos. Der am Anfang ist nicht gerade so wichtig. Die, die man später findet, werden nachher immer ein bisschen wichtiger. Halt deckt immer ein bisschen mehr die Lore auf vom ganzen Game. Damit man selber einen Entschluss fassen kann, wer der D ist.
Little Peggy. Everyone has their own place to work. A small desk in an office, a molten hot factory, a quiet library, the register in a supermarket, or in the middle of an intersection, in bed, on a golf course, a kitchen. For some, it's the whole town. from the day she died, this has been my place to work.
Also die ist jetzt nur eine Vision gewesen. Die ist nicht einfach so auftaucht. So.
No results
Bald
this
kommen
time.
die ersten Quicktime-Events, wo ich
This
schnell muss
case is in the
reagieren.
clear.
Okay. Ich muss es so machen, oder was? Oh, wurde geil. Und dann noch bewegen, geht das? Ja. Sieht zwar behindert aus, aber ja, ist gut.
I have no memories of that day. When I came to, I was already lying in the ICU.
I see you.
The only thing I do remember are the words that little Peggy whispered as she died.
Please
Look for D. Who is D? Those words keep spinning in my head. At the time, with no compelling evidence, the case hit a dead end. I quit the BPD. However, under the right circumstances, I now have the capability to solve even a dead-end case.
Ja genau, ich will euch allen zuwinken. Darum stehe ich die ganze Zeit so. Jetzt noch ein bisschen.
I'll do everything in my power to find this D. I swear I will. And when I do, oh, Peggy. Amanda?
Okay, jetzt fährt's an mit den Quicktime-Events. Muss schauen. Okay, funktioniert. Und funktioniert. Finde ich da noch etwas. Nichts. Ah doch. Seafood. 14 Stamina. Und noch ein bisschen Wasser trinken. So. Hoffentlich schaffe ich das mit dem Kinect. Letztes Mal habe ich es mit dem Controller probiert.
Hold it!
Und Schreck. Schreck an.
Oh!
Ich muss die grabben.
You can't escape now.
This is Amanda. She just suddenly started living here one day. She sometimes goes out and gets food for us. And that's something of a lifeline for me, as I don't really go outside. Just who she is, though, well, my memory holds no answers.
Yo, David, everything shipshape?
Was soll ich sagen? Help me, fatty. I'm a little tired. Okay, help me, fatty. Automatisch
Look at
ausgewählt.
me. What do you think?
I knew the answer, just wondering if you did.
Forrest Kaysen, a detective with the Boston Police Department, and my former partner. He still helps me out nowadays in my search for D. He's both a client and a source of information. He gets whatever I need.
Man hört den Sound leise das zweite Mal. Dann muss ich mein Mikro ein bisschen weiter drehen.
Women
Damit es nicht von
are
hinten
always trouble.
aufnimmt.
Doesn't matter how old they get. Trouble.
Fighting with Diana again?
Like you wouldn't believe. Women, men don't stand a chance. Don't come and see me actually means get right over here. But then, leave me alone just means, well, leave me alone. How am I meant to make sense of that? Tell me, David, please.
Live with it.
You know you love it.
Ah, ja
you
stimmt,
got the
ich weiß
stomach
nicht, was
for
er
it.
automatisch ausgewählt hat.
My stomach
Es
is
hat ja
stressed
Voice
out quite
Activation
enough.
drin, natürlich.
Thanks.
Wenn ich es natürlich laut
I was
sage,
a fool to ask you.
dann nimmt es gerade
Once
automatisch
feared as the
auf.
mighty grizzly, detective among detectives. Now he's more like a big teddy
What's the
bear.
point of the place?
Teddy, what's this?
So, tell me, David, have you heard the news about that airplane accident, huh?
Access Gate Airways Flight 117, struck by unexplained lightning? No one's talking about anything else right now.
We might be looking at the real deal. I've got the good stuff for you this time.
So. Das ist jetzt das richtige Opening. Das ist jetzt vorhin nur das Intro gewesen. Der Ton vom Game ist genug laut, oder muss ich es noch lauter machen?
Passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you? Antonio Zapatero, otherwise known as Rabbit. He's a courier who only carries real blood.
Okay.
This one promised to provide evidence after being brought to Boston. Evidence that may well have led to the ID of the source of real blood. But then the lightning struck, and in the confusion, he vanished.
He escaped somehow?
No. When I say vanished, that's pretty much what I mean. Like something out of a magic act.
So, clue me in. What makes this one the real deal?
The name of the boss he was going to give up apparently starts with the letter D. This courier might have had evidence revealing the identity of D. So, interested yet? Let me ask you again. A passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you?
Option 1, 2 oder 3. Was sagt ihr? Ich würde sagen Option 2. Das habe ich zwar nicht
Almost
gesagt,
anything
aber
is
okay.
possible. That's why you brought this to me in the first place, isn't it?
Glad we're on the same page.
Ja, was ist das?
The
Lots of
courier had the
documents,
evidence with him. I tell you, there's got to be a third party involved somewhere. From the evidence I was able to bring, this particular item is the most interesting. The owner of that badge was involved in this incident.
Grüezi, Deboni. Okay. Also,
Well,
theoretisch
No doubt about
seht ihr
this
Visionen.
is a memento.
Great. It's yours then. Let's hope it's the last one you'll ever need.
So weit habe ich auch etwa gespielt, als ich es angefangen habe. Ja, was steht da jetzt? Bloodstains, Marshal's Badge. Also, a piece of evidence relating to the case of the vanishing courier. It belonged to the federal marshal Derek Buchanan, who was killed while transporting the courier in question. Using... okay. Dann halt lese ich es nicht vor. Merci. So, genau, bis da habe ich es gespielt. Go to the main bathroom and dive into the past. Also, jetzt wieder aufs WC und von dort in die Vergangenheit reisen. Mit dem Memento. Und in dieser Position fühle ich mich wie die Queen. Müsste ich auch immer so machen.
I don't have time for this right now.
So, und da ist das WC, glaub's.
Teddy,
Ah, der heißt Teddy.
thanks for all the help.
No problem, David. We're partners. You may have quit the force, but that fact won't change. Hell, if you trace it all the way back, if I hadn't asked you to join up in the first place...
Teddy,
No. Don't give me that look, Amanda. I'm just trying to give him a reason to live.
Nein, meine Punkte.
little Peggy. Time has been frozen for me since that day. Will I see you this time?
Okay, das ist jetzt geil. Okay, das ist jetzt das Prolog, das Ganze. Beginning Results. Mal schauen, wie gut ich bin. Loudest Voice Volume 47 Dezibel. Okay. Eben mehr mit der rechten Hand gespielt als mit der linken. Das erkennt es auch. So, nächste Episode. Also das Game ist jetzt nur Season 1. Ich wüsste nicht, ob es eine Season 2 wird geben oder nicht.
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
Also ich habe jetzt schon next.
It's like I've
oder?
grown wings.
Hoffe ich mal. Ja, voll, da ist zuerst nicht gekommen. Guardian not.
The lavatory. On an airplane.
Ah, jetzt bin
Another
ich so
successful dive.
theoretisch
Memories
kann
called
er,
mementos. Allows me to dive into the past.
genau das, was er gerade gesagt hat.
The day little Peggy was killed, I survived. Miraculously, somehow, I survived. In exchange for losing my memory, I gained this power. That has to be a sign of something. The past will surely tell me the truth. Look for D. I can't get a voice out of my head. Who killed her? Just who is D? The only way to silence that voice is to change my fate.
Kann ich etwas machen? Okay, also wenn ich mit Sachen interagiere, braucht es bei mir Stamina. Okay. Nein, wieso? Da eine nicht. Da ist etwas. Ah, so muss er da. Wahrscheinlich.
Vanishing from an airplane during a flight? That's impossible. There's gotta be something I'm missing.
Oh, ich glaube, jetzt kommen
Are you okay?
Quick Times bald.
David.
Little Peggy?
Sir, are you okay? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
I'm sorry. You know, it's gone.
My apologies, Olivia. You just look so much like an old girlfriend of mine.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just for a second, I actually thought little Peggy had come back to life.
I have to get back to work.
Sure, no problem, Olivia.
Just one thing, sir. You're surely aware that we carry a passenger list aboard.
Huh. Memorized it, have you?
We don't take kindly to stowaways, if that's what you are.
A stowaway, am I? Well, Miss Olivia Jones.
No, yes.
Maybe you're
Strawberry
right.
flavor. Bis dann, Jodenko. Also. Mission Okay, der reagiert gar nicht drauf. Was kann ich sonst machen? Probieren wir Voice Activation auf. Start Vision. Start Vision. Yes, Gott. Also mit dem kann ich reden. Bullet wound. Expensive sunglasses.
You're a
Okay.
United States Marshal. You're transporting a key witness, but reading a completely different file. Does that just mean you're passionate about your job? Or is there something else going on here?
You. What are you doing here?
Derek Buchanan, United States Marshal. The owner of the memento I used to get here,
Kann sogar das
along
so.
with a name that starts with D. Two signs I can't ignore.
I said I'd kill you if I saw you again, didn't I, boy?
It seems we've already met somewhere.
How is that a foul?
Was I offside?
Quit your jabbering. Why do you keep sticking your nose into this case?
I've got a question for you too. Why do you only investigate cases related to real blood?
Antonio Rabbit Zapatero, a dealer of the drug called Real Blood. Apparently, he also has evidence that could lead to the identity of D. If that's true, it makes him the most important person on this flight.
You really have a death wish, don't you?
Yet you might be the one who dies.
How dare you?
You should get out as quickly as you can. I'll keep the fountain pen to remember you by.
Fountain pen belonging to Federal Marshal Derek Buchanan, likely government issue. Also, it is quite a nice piece of stationery. The pen nib is bent, meaning it can't write anymore. Looks like it wasn't exactly handled with care. Okay, close. Oh, dit is het. Ik ga hem zijn essen klauwen. Vision. Start vision. Nyt. Das ist jetzt... Okay. Muss ich zu dem gehen? Komm schon.
Snow on the front, cherry blossoms on the back. They change them according to the season?
Okay.
It isn't totally atrocious, but hardly
What the fuck?
avant-garde now, is it? I'd expect no less flying coach, of course. Would it have killed them to use a little real stitching? Honestly!
And who might you...
I don't ask for opinions from the uninspired. Suki, baby, what do you think? Dress all the seats white, then crown them with a single pink stag beetle? Oh, yes! Or maybe change all these to black lights, but not too dramatic. Just lay
Does
straight.
your mannequin ever reply?
She's not a mannequin. She's my partner.
She is?
Yes, she is. I'm Duncan, and this
Oh,
is
schon wieder
Suki.
ein Name
We're top
mit
fashion
D
designers,
Antwort.
the both of us.
Duncan. So this guy's also a demon.
Some people just don't get it, no matter how many times you tell them.
My bad, I'm sure. Can I ask you something?
I don't need your opinion. After all, I have Suki. The sunglasses in particular are strikingly progressive, don't you think? This is avant-garde! The epitome of my next theme.
Ich glaube, ich fange dann am besten immer aus dem Weg. Genau so.
The cot that was blocking the aisle has been moved. Now I can expand my search area a little while.
Okay. Was hat sich da oben innen?
These look like souvenirs from the trip.
Wasser. Vision restored. Okay, also Wasser füllt meine Vision auf. Ich muss alles mit der rechten Hand machen. Was will der Kleine da? Da habe ich glaube ich schon alles umgecheckt. So, laufen wir mal weiter. Turbulenzen. Okay.
4,539? 4,540? There's something fishy going on here.
Is there a problem?
The west side window. The sun's setting there, so that's the west. The west side window, the angle of the setting sun, that is the left side in regard to our direction of travel. That window right there, that window made a noise, didn't it? You heard it, right? I have to inform Dr. Johnson.
Okay.
Going to Washington, D.C. by plane. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
She has her name written on everything she owns. She's a D too?
This is so bad. This plane is going down.
It's okay. There's no problem.
Oh, shut your mouth. There were lightning strikes on the flight over. There's most definitely a problem. The window will keep on creaking. Suddenly, it will break. We'll turn like crazy. Lightning will hit us again. A direct hit.
Lightning?
Yes, lightning. It'll blow an engine up this time, that's for sure. And what happens then, Mr. No Problem? This plane won't be flying anymore. You agree with me now, right? This plane is going down!
No. This plane didn't crash.
What? Did it crash? Did it? How the fuck would you know that? Who the hell do you think you
Is
are?
there a problem, madam?
This dumb shit here is fucking with me. I told him the noise the window is making is bad news. I told him.
Well, madam, I'm sure you did. Very well.
I just...
Please allow me to
It's
handle this.
Unbelievable.
Well, let me see now. Mr. Young, wasn't it? I have to admit, I didn't expect to ever see you again.
I can't imagine why.
Schmaltiker. Okay. Entweder das oder Drogen.
This flight attendant seems to know me. I have no idea when I met him, however. For me, our first meeting is a past that hasn't happened yet.
You are quite the stubborn mule. The type who won't stay dead even if he gets killed, maybe. Oh, I wonder.
Nimm deine Hand weg. What?
If you're going to cause trouble, I may have to eject you from the game.
Ich glaube, ist einer von den Bösen.
Trouble? Me? Your watch was about to fall off. It looks expensive, so I didn't think you'd want to lose it. I'm just a polite, helpful passenger. Look, Ref, if you're gonna bench anyone, bench her.
And I heard it, and if you don't
Immer noch am
listen to me, I
Labern
don't know what I'll do. Just listen.
Now I've got 3 people with names that start with D.
Okay, wir haben 3 Leute, die mit D anfangen. Also die Deborah,
Deborah Anderson,
Dingslitte.
Duncan, and Derek Buchanan.
Genau.
To be honest, I still don't know if any one of them is who I'm after. But there's a bag load of room for suspicion. Isn't that right, little Peggy?
Business class by distracting a crew member. Okay. Start vision. Was ist das? Peanuts. Mineral water. Okay, das ist kein Memento.
There's nothing here.
Ist nichts, okay. Was ist da?
Snow and cherry blossoms.
Ich verliere einfach
Seasonal
immer
theme, I'm
mehr
guessing?
Stamina, wenn ich Zeugs anschaue da. Mach schnell so schauen. Das ist auch nichts. Schauen wir einfach da rein. Eventuell hat es da innen gerade etwas. Oh, Credits.
Nothing looks out of place.
Credits. Katz. Ah, nicht. Ah, Amanda. Shop, okay. Upgrades und so. Stamina brauche ich am meisten. Bei Item. Der hat mir jetzt nicht sehr viel Stamina gegeben, aber okay. Kaufen wir etwas. Preis gibt es mir. 20 sollte länger. Vision habe ich noch genug. Live habe ich auch noch genug. Okay. So, jetzt muss ich nur wissen, wie ich den ablenken kann.
This is business class.
This is
I cannot let you through.
What if I push the point?
You'll find that I push back.
The way into business class has quite the guard dog.
Moving a dog requires some bait. A disturbance should work.
Oh, so was hättest du? Ah, dort hinten ist etwas. Ah, da ist... Oh, Credit. Ist da noch etwas? Da ist etwas drinnen.
The Metro M. That's the subway in DC. The Boston MBTA uses a T symbol, so this ticket was used in DC.
Okay, wir haben jetzt irgendeinen Clou gefunden. Also. Muss noch eins vorlaufen.
Ah, the luggage is hidden in. That's what's making the windows squeak.
My.
This door makes the window creak. I can use this to make that nervous wreck go into overdrive. This door makes the window
Okay, was
creak.
muss ich jetzt mit dem machen?
I can use this to make that nervous wreck go into overdrive.
Start Vision.
This is not acceptable.
Ah, nur müssen stoßen.
This is... No, I will not. I can't take any more of this. You've heard
Every
it before, you know.
undergoes more than 100 rigorous checks before...
What? Are you saying these window noises are all in my head? Are you? Dumb fuck! I thought you were a nice gentleman.
Madam,
you think
I
I'm just
assure
some
you I
complainer?
think nothing
Some
of the...
lawsuit seeker? Do you? This is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable! Show me your name tag. Show it to me! Employee number D-3582? I've burnt it into my forebrain. Once I'm home, yes, I am going to sue you. I have never been so mad in my life.
Okay.
I'm just practicing what I preach.
As you
Can't
wish,
you understand
madam.
that?
However, perhaps if we
Is there
change your
any way I
seat
can
veil,
talk to your manager?
I'm sure the sound
I've
of windows
been
would not
counting
annoy you in,
each
say,
and every...
business class. The seats are very fluffy, too.
Business? That's, class?
It is, madam. I could show you to your seat.
One where I can't hear the windows?
No nasty window noises in business.
Well,
If you'll just allow me to explain the procedure for your upgrade.
I suppose... Be okay.
Okay. Echt verdächtig.
What the fuck?
Okay, das ist jetzt creepy.
In the instant I saw that big man, the scar on my forehead started to throb. This has never happened before. What's going on here?
Scheiße, ist der riesig. Was ist das für einer?
What are you doing here? This big fella, I've met him before somewhere, but I can't remember where. My scar is desperately trying to tell me that he knows something.
Holy shit.
Hey, enough already! How long you planning on keeping me waiting?
Okay, jetzt ist er schon weg.
Get out here now!
Shit! Fucking with my fake eye, weren't you? Trying to take it while I was sleeping? Is that your ass or your head? No more messing with this puppy! More lightning? Bad! Real bad! Bolt! I said! You're never, ever, ever gonna get my fake guy! Didn't I, bitch?
Antonio Zapatero!
There you are! You're this young I've been hearing so much about. Not like I'm gonna spill the slop on thee, though. What be in that from me? Hey, papi! So how about you die, fucker? Damn it!
Wait! Antonio Zapatero?
There's no way that fair and truth are there! You wanna know about me? One that's fucking investigation!
Hand over your evidence! Whatever it is! I need it!
Are you serious? It's so silly!
Then I'll just have to take it! By force!
Hot beverage?
If you really do know who he is, I'll...
What? If I really know, you'll what? Dong-a-ling-a-ding-dong!
Oh my goddess! Suki!
You'll get over it!
Yeah, things just got serious!
All right, Zapatero. I'm knocking this one out of the park!
Okay.
No hitting back at the picture!
This is how you use a megaphone!
Hey! Whoa.
What is the evidence you have? Tell me!
My precious eye went flying! You fucking dumbass!
Maybe, but that doesn't matter. What do you know about D? Tell me!
That really hurt! I'm gonna kill you now!
So hand it over! Hand over! Get evidence!
Okay.
How about you give up? You've had enough, right?
I'd say the same to you.
Oh shit! Fuck! No, fuck!
Nighty-nighty, youngin'.
Nasıl?
Young asshole!
Now I've gotcha! Can't vanish now, can you?
Don't move! Let Let him go!
Olivia?
I warned you. We don't take kindly to stowaways. Just... who are you?
Jetzt wieder in der Gegenwart oder
Olivia?
Der ist immer noch da.
Rabbit? The courier, he vanished?
Okay.
Oh, no! No! I can't take it anymore! My hands and feet are cramping up!
What are you doing that for?
You there! Perfect timing! I can't take it anymore!
Take what? What is Deborah talking about?
That lightning strike electrified the floor and handrails. So I'm doing my best not to touch them. But I can't take it anymore. My arms, legs, neck, back, everything is screaming in pain.
I need to try and calm her down.
Lightning striking an airplane. Crazy! Huh?
Okay.
Do you think this plane is okay?
About the squeaking window.
First, squeaking windows, and now seats and floors are electrified? I'm almost impressed by your capacity to worry about the mundane.
Hold it! What was that? About the windows?
They were squeaking, right?
Squeaking! The windows! You're saying the windows on this bucket squeak?
Oh, quick time.
What? You're pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Fall from an airplane, and you'll die. So just keep your fear-mongering to yourself.
There certainly doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here then?
Suspicious persons.
You also take notes on suspicious people, right?
That's right. There's you, of course, and I've got notes on that guy with the mannequin. Oh, I've got his number. He's one of them object sexuals.
I'll have to take your word for that.
It's a term applied to individuals who fall in love with inanimate objects. Come on, you've heard of it. A type of paraphilia. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, love has no boundaries.
United States Marshal.
What about the guy with the scar on his forehead? Stony face, in business class?
Oh yes, workaholic, textbook. He's got it bad too. He's either using his work to run away from something, or work itself is his reason for living.
Reason for living.
It's like Dr. Johnson always says, it doesn't matter what it is, just find a reason to live.
So, haben wir sie alles gefragt. Ein Teil habe ich jetzt schon mal. Gehen wir mal zurück. Vielleicht hat es da hinten noch etwas. Start Vision. Da geht nicht mehr auf. Okay. Hamburger.
The courier rabbit would never hide in here.
Start Vision. Start Vision. Laufen wir wieder vorne. Jetzt Puzzleteile.
Marshall, are you okay? What's with the attitude? I'm only asking because I was worried. You think nothing happened at all?
I don't need your jabber, boy.
Derek Buchanan.
Oh,
I'm not sure why, but he seems determined to ignore me.
About his daughter.
About your daughter. Does she look like you? If she does, well, that's gotta be one unhappy kid. Voted most likely to be carved from stone. No prom date for her. Just having you as a father is enough to scare the boys off, I bet. But that's a surprise. You're the last person I'd expect to be carrying a picture of your family.
Listen up. I don't know who you are. But if you want to keep sucking down air, never talk to me again.
Okay, irgendetwas hat sich verändert.
As for your other inquiry, my daughter does not need the likes of you worrying about her. She looks like her mother. Thank you very much.
Marshall Buchanan doesn't know who I am.
Erinnerung von ihm verloren.
There's something very odd going on here. But just what is it?
da ist das Dings drin. Das Ticket war jetzt drin.
It's for Boston versus New York. Pretty good seats, too. Of course, it's been used. Things don't come that easy.
Schreibt ihr alles mit dem Kabel hier drauf? Ja, passt der Teil bekommen.
Nothing says Boston quite like this.
Okay, what the fuck?
There must be a baseball fan on board.
Start Vision. Der geht sicher auch nicht auf. Ich platziere meine Hand ja schon mal drauf. Credits. Fill the credit.
There's no one hiding in here. Where'd the courier go to?
Haunted hamburger. Start Vision. Ah, jetzt nicht. Da ist ja nicht drin. Wo ist er? Duncan. Back. Okay. Start Vision. Start Vision. Er hat 2 Puzzleteile. Noch 6 Stück fehlen mir.
Oh, my Sherry, I know. You must have been so scared.
Ah, darum hat er jetzt andere Frisur.
Okay. There'll be champagne as soon as we arrive in DC. Ooh, I think some Chardonnay might be nice.
Didn't your mannequin just break?
Hey! Excuse me! She's Suki, not a mannequin! Therefore, she most certainly cannot ever just break. Do you intend to make an enemy of the entire fashion industry?
No. That mannequin got totally wrecked.
Tut tut! Say another word, mister, and I shall unleash my anger!
Okay, you win. Forget I even asked about your mannequin. My bad. No more about Suki.
That's right. She's not a mannequin. We can forget this ever happened. Of course, us being top fashion designers, we're never going to remember you anyway. I don't do autographs. I'm here on my private time.
Military maniac.
When did you become a military maniac?
This is fashion, you heathen. Retro and military, it's called. Both Suki and I are completely anti-war, of course.
Okay. But what I really wanted to know was, when did you change your clothes?
Progress cannot be stopped. When we changed is not what is important. Rather, the question should be, when can we change? Indeed, just look. The fashion we have on right now is already headed toward obscurity. It's imminent, like fluttering petals. At any moment, new inspiration is going to just explode into my brain. Like, Arv and Von.
Avant. Guard.
avant-garde. Eureka!
Okay.
Your exclamation just lifted the fog from my brain in a flash. Now, say it with me. Avant-garde. This will be my next theme.
Broken mannequin.
Your mannequin... I mean...
Suki.
Is Suki really okay?
You're so persistent. Look at her smooth, perfect body. She doesn't have a mark on her. Sue. Oh, you're so good. Oh,
okay,
my Suki. Suki, you are just too lovely. If I were to lose you, I doubt I could go on living.
This does look like the real Suki. So just what's going on here?
Okay, jetzt haben wir... C haben wir alles. Extra cases. Red powder. Red powder.
You've got red powder on your clothes. What is it?
Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Now then, where exactly is this red powder on my clothing? I don't see anything at all.
An elite fashion designer and a mysterious powder? My instincts as a former narcotics detective tell me something's up. I'll question and then find out more.
About real blood.
Have you heard of real blood?
Oh, of course I have. It's a cocktail containing tomato juice.
Not even close.
Oh. You must mean that old cult movie. Or that specialist retailer aimed at teenagers.
Is this just bluster? Is he trying to hide something? I need to find another way in.
The fashion world.
Brilliant lights cast deep shadows.
What's that supposed to mean?
Musicians, artists, designers, top clientele for drug pushers.
I don't deny it.
And you're one of them too?
I don't need that stuff. I've got Suki. There's nothing that can possibly stimulate me more than her. Comparing her to the effects of mere chemicals, synthetic drugs, you may as well just slap her in the face.
About D.
D? What kind of question is that?
I'm investigating something.
Even if I knew about it, I wouldn't necessarily tell you, would I?
He makes a good point. I can't approach this head on.
Fashion world.
Your average peasant may require the stimulation of drugs, but I most certainly do not. I've got Suki. Keep asking, and I'll keep telling you the same thing.
About real blood. Got's jetzt? It's God's.
Yours is a world of trends, isn't it? There are trends in drugs, too. You're sensitive to trends, right? You know what I'm talking about. Real blood. The ultimate drug. Considered the final and best of the blood series. As the name might suggest, it's a bright red powder. Just like the suspicious powder I saw on your clothing.
You seem quite desperate to paint me as a junkie. But you're just overthinking things. The substance you question is nothing like that silly, real blood. It's far more wonderful, revolutionary, like a completely new age. For now, well, just call it D.
D? About D. About D.
D? What kind of question is that?
I'm investigating something.
Even
Okay.
if I knew about it, I wouldn't necessarily tell you, would I?
He makes a good point. I can't approach this head on.
This new age.
Tell me more about this new age.
No comment.
If it's all legit, surely you can tell me about it.
It isn't time to reveal anything yet. You'll hear about it soon enough, along with the rest of the world.
So you're planning on spreading a new age called D across the entire world simultaneously?
No comment.
This guy could be a lot more dangerous than he looks. I'll try taunting him a little.
This new age.
Tell me more about this new age.
No, it's not that.
No comment.
If it's all legit, surely you can tell me about it.
It isn't time to reveal anything yet. You'll hear about it soon enough, along with the rest of the world.
So you're planning on spreading a new age called D across the entire world simultaneously?
No comment.
Ja, ich
This guy could be a lot more dangerous than he looks.
Next.
I'll try taunting him a little.
Got it. About D.
I've worked it out. The D of this new age is the D from Duncan. In other words, you want to make your own name the symbol of this new age. The whole world will be under the spell of the red powder that bears your name. But that isn't art. It's just attention-seeking. The desire for conquest. Just another wannabe dictator. Is that what Suki wants?
Say whatever you like. It's not like you can stop me.
300 credit har ni fått. Okay.
This guy is tougher than I thought. He knows I don't have anything on him, okay? I'll slap him with some proof. Something he can't run away from. All this talk of a new age called D, though. I just hope my bad feeling about all this is...
Så jetzt kann ich da weiter. Ich muss B noch füllen.
Why did I even think to try this? I must be getting tired.
Start vision. Start vision. Start vision. Oh. Rote Puder überall. Ah, das sind Side Stories, Side Cases. Die blaue, die ich gerade gemacht habe mit dem Danken. Also auf die Seite schieben. Ja. Jetzt geht es da hinten noch weiter. Also jetzt sind wir relativ lang hier auf dem Flugzeug gewesen. Start Vision. Ah, ich kann es nicht mehr. Also es hat alles vorhanden. Das sollte ich etwas wissen.
When did to this seat?
When indeed, young Mr. Young. So funny you would ask.
What does that mean?
If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence. You, of all people, should understand. If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence.
Lightning strike.
That lightning strike. How did you know about it before it even happened? Don't tell me you can control lightning strikes.
Your ability to look is not bad, but you need to be able to observe a little more carefully.
Okay. Was muss ich da machen?
What are you looking at? You can't get rid of me like that.
Mr. Young, just looking is not enough. You must observe. I'm sure you understand the difference.
Difference between looking and observing.
I don't have time for a lecture. Just answer my question.
I thought that I did.
Ja, dass der so langsam redet, nervt mich auch schon.
Carefully and
Ich kann es auch
you'll
nicht
get
skippen,
it.
dass es gerade alles einblendet. Jetzt muss ich wieder etwas schauen. Das ist nichts. Das ist auch nichts.
What are you looking at? You can't get rid of me like that.
Mr. Young, just looking is not enough. You must observe. I'm sure you understand the difference.
Irgendetwas muss ich da noch machen.
I don't have time for a lecture. Just answer my question.
I thought that I did. Observe carefully and you'll get it.
Was hat er jetzt? irgendetwas.
What are you looking at?
Nicht?
You can't get rid of me like that.
Mr. Young, just looking is not enough. You must observe. I'm sure you understand the difference.
Gehen wir mal back zu einem anderen. Weiss der noch etwas?
It's like I'm not even here.
Ah, okay. Es ist gestanden, ich habe Aufmerksamkeit von Leuten. Ich möchte sie, wenn ich sie einfach wegschöpfe.
Oh dear. Control be an issue if I can't find it. Sir, can I help you with anything?
Where's Olivia?
Excuse me, sir. Exactly which Miss Olivia are you searching for?
Olivia Jones. She's a member of the crew, just like you are.
I'm very sorry, sir, but she isn't aboard this flight.
Come on. Did that lightning strike you too? She was right here a moment ago. In any case, you need to contact Logan Airport immediately. Tell them we have an emergency up here. Also, get the BPD to send some cops to the airport. Detective Forrest Kazin in particular. Give him my name and you'll have no problems.
Well, excuse me, sir. Are you hoping to use this confusion for something nefarious? If so, I'll have to stop you.
Next time, I'll break more than you watch.
Okay.
My most humble apologies, Mr. David Young. This incident has us all a little riled up, I'm sure.
Huh?
I'll make the call about the suspicious person immediately. To our destination, Ronald Reagan International Airport. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Start Vision. Ich glaube, ich muss mir Zeugs kaufen, damit ich wieder Vision einsetzen kann. Oh, dort ist noch etwas. Telefon. Oh, safe. Was schaut er mich die ganze Zeit an? Ich freue mich, wenn ich endlich aus dem scheiß Flugzeug draussen bin. Ah, dort hat es Chips gehabt. peanuts. Start vision. Oh.
The front is a cherry blossom pattern, and snow is on the back.
Aha, letztes Mal ist es umgekehrt.
When did that change over?
Da ist auch noch etwas gesehen.
The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No mistake. So what does that mean?
Wo ist der Scheißratz? So. Was da wir natürlich noch ein bisschen rauf. 22 sollte gut sein. Vision, das Wichtigste im Moment. Jetzt müssen wir einfach Vision füllen. Da war ein Pfeifer. Ein Lagerbier. So, close. Das geht nicht mit dem. Also. Start Vision. Der hat immer noch etwas.
If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence.
Difference between looking and observing.
I don't have time for a lecture. Just answer my question.
I thought that I did. Observe carefully and you'll get it.
What are you looking at? You can't get rid of me like that.
Mr. Young, just looking is not enough. You must observe. I'm sure you understand the difference.
Difference between looking and observing.
I don't have time for a lecture. Just answer my question.
I thought that I did. Observe carefully and you'll get it.
Also, probieren wir mal gegen Kabel zu schauen.
What did you observe?
The engine isn't damaged.
You have good observational skills. You already know the answer. Am I correct?
Location of the courier.
Do you know what happened to the courier?
It might be said that I do, and it might be said that I don't. If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence. Either way, Mr. Young, you cannot ask me to do your job.
In dieser Zeit, wo er den ganzen Satz sagt, könnte ich schnell etwas zum Essen holen und wieder zurückkommen. Der ist immer noch schnell. Location of Olivia.
What about that female member of the cabin crew?
You mean Olivia Jones? You saw her. Did she remind you of little Peggy?
Clover.
What's going on here? What have you done to me?
Can you finally see them? These are things with a special meaning for you.
What are you talking about?
Catch them if you can. You may discover something about her.
Okay. Clover touch.
Clover represent your memories of her. Don't let them slip